Hey everyone, welcome back to my Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play. Picking up where we left off in the last episode. We were just right in front of Treasure Trove Cove here, so let's just jump right back into it. Alright. Probably one of my favorite levels of the game here. Love the tropical beach theme. And right off the bat, something I remember as a kid, a little Jinjo right there under the dock. It used to scare the crap out of me to get that guy because Treasure Trove Cove has a unique character. His name is Snacker. There he is. Oh! Yeah. There's this little shark guy here that just kind of spawns out of nowhere. And he just kind of bites you. And it was, I remember, and see? Look at him. And he just fades away. Ugh. It was so creepy to me. But I remember, like, he had that Jaws theme going, and it always scared the crap out of me as a kid. So let's just go ahead and grab this guy here. Oh. He's like right behind me. Look at that. Ugh. God, he's creepy. Ugh. Okay. So we'll be seeing Snacker again. So right off the bat here, we'll go ahead and fight the boss of the level. This here's Nipper. And thanks to Kazooie, throwing him a little shade, we're gonna have to fight him now. Luckily, he's pretty easy. All we have to do is just kind of peck him in the eye. Oh gosh. Almost got hit by his claws there. Nope. Yeah, we'll wait for the next cycle here. There we go. Got him. Right, then we'll head into his shell. And it was always weird to me because, as you saw, he retracted into his shell. And yet, when we come in here, like he's nowhere to be seen. So I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he just kind of became all these crabs that just are in his shell. I don't know. Anyway, there's our Jiggy. Whoops. Oh. Having a hard time with this thing. There we go. Get some more of that N64 xylophone music going on. I love the music. I cannot say that enough. Oops. Caught in the shell there. So we'll hop back here. There's a Mumbo token we'll pick up. So we'll head over to this ship over here. There'll be a Jiggy for us to get. Look how the music changes too. Kind of more jaunty, piratey theme. So in this level, we'll be talking to Bottles right here. He'll be teaching us how to use that pad behind us to fly. I believe there's a Jinjo up here. Yeah, there he is. It's the Salty Hippo. It's captained by Captain Blubber here. Who talks to us by burping. I feel like it's a little rude, just burp talks at us. He's so sad. But luckily his treasure's pretty easy to find. It's just in his boat. I guess he like can't swim or something, so we'll just cover his gold here. And in Banjo-Kazooie fashion, the gold talks to us. We'll grab the other goodies down here. Or xylophone. So something that was kind of cool, coming back to the music, Grant Kirkhope, the composer for this game, he said he wanted to create kind of a really dynamic experience, and so the music, I'm sure if you noticed as we've been playing, it changes depending on where you are. It's like underwater, the music's very muffled, it's very xylophone heavy. Of course, when you're above the water, the music is, you know, less muffled, so it just kind of dynamically changes as you go to different areas. I think that's very cool. Ugh, get stuck on the boat there. So we'll just pop up here, give Blubber his treasure back, make him happy, so he doesn't anymore. Arr, me treasure, thank ya, me hearties. Just like that. I think that's the real joy in life, is just compulsively spending your money the second you get it back. Got these notes up here in the palm trees. Oops. Palm tree's a little slick. Oh boy. Okay. I was afraid of that. So, something about the Nintendo 64. I think this is kind of my fault. I was fidgeting with the controller a little bit before we started here. But if you kind of move the analog stick before you start a game, it kind of affects the neutral position of the controller. So I think I might have accidentally kind of set the analog stick to be a little different, because I've noticed, yeah, I keep kind of looking to the right there. So that's my bad. Shouldn't affect our gameplay too much, though. This will be the last move Bottles teaches us in the level. So we'll use these pads, and Kazooie's legs will grow. It's kind of weird looking, and she'll launch us up in the air. There we go. I'm having a heck of a time collecting things today. Just seem to be like a little bit off. So we'll just be jumping around here. Just a couple collectibles. There's a Jiggy right up here we'll be grabbing. Nope. Oh, ah. Have to climb back up there. Just again, love the music. It's so tropical, very upbeat. It's kind of nice. Oh my gosh. It's kind of nice. The area my wife and I live in, it's been pretty cold around here, so it's kind of nice being taken to a tropical locale. It makes me wish for summer, you know, go to the beach. Grab these notes up here. Oops, crush this. Ah! This little crab guy. Oh my gosh. Jumping it up today, boys. I'll blame it on my controller. That's okay. We'll be heading back to that island again. There's like a little treasure hunt we're going to be doing, so I'm not too worried about that. I'll head down here. Oops. Apparently I forgot the controls for this game too. So we'll just kind of use a couple eggs. We'll fill up Leaky here. And somehow, without jumping down there, he's able to just empty out the water there. So we're able to go into the sandcastle and get a Jiggy. Put these notes up here. And a cool little fun fact about this game. This is the room where you enter in cheats. I don't think... Well, yeah, we might be. We might be cheating a little bit later on. Throughout Grunty's Lair, we'll be finding a book by the name of Cheeto, who will give us these codes so we can kind of enhance our moves a little bit. He'll basically make it so we can carry more stuff, and this is where we'll be punching in the codes. So we'll probably be doing that later on. It definitely helps with the final boss battle. So if you haven't guessed, we're just punching in Banjo-Kazooie. That'll open the gate here. And we have to fight this crab guy here. There we go. Get our next Jiggy. Okay, I'm trying to remember where I can go next. Okay, I can use that. But first, let me grab... yeah, we gotta head back in the water, meet our friend Snacker. There's a honeycomb piece right down here. There he is. Cheese and crackers. Oh gosh! Ow! Getting got. Ah, God, it's just so tense. And like the Jaws music going. I hate it. Yeah, and then there's these really angry looking treasure chests with teeth. There's a few things for us to collect. Yeah, see, and if you brush against the teeth, you'll get hurt. I think. Yeah, there we go. Got a Mumbo token down here. So there's no Mumbo in this level. We won't be seeing him for a couple more levels. Oh gosh. And my controller's not feeling right. That's okay. Just have to stick with it. I believe up here, there's a Jiggy at the bottom of this pool here. Yeah, there we go. Jinjo right out here as well. Oh! I was waiting for it. Ah, gosh. Guess that mine wasn't happy. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. There we go. Couple mumbo tokens in here. Igam. Alright, then out here, there's going to be a jiggy through this little, I guess, kind of obstacle course, almost. Ooh. Do not want to see our friend Snacker again. Oh boy. I think we have to see him for a second. Yep. Ooh, coffee and mints. I'll be right over. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I remember, right, there's another empty honeycomb somewhere out here. Let me just do a quick check. Don't need that. Yeah, there's just an extra life out there. I'm pretty sure there's another honeycomb somewhere out there. I'm gonna have to swim out to. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. There it is. Oh, there's our friend. Nope, don't get me. Ooh. Okay, I think we're good. I make it back. Oh god, the music's so tense. Ooh. Look at that. Ugh, just wants our blood and he fades away. Ooh. Glad I checked this. I thought there were music notes in one of these guys. Check the other guy over here. Okay. No notes in there. So we'll head up here. This is where the first X will be. This is going to take us on a little treasure hunt around the island. Beaky. Love the insults in this game. So yeah, this is just taking us to the various, actually, don't want to fly everywhere. Sorry, I think there are music notes along these bridges that I missed that I kind of want to, yeah. There's a couple. Make sure we grab all these guys. I love this music. It's just so, it makes me want to do a little jig. Okay, so I think this will be our last X. And I always love this. You'll never find me now. I wonder where he is. Oh, look. He's right here. That's funny. You just have to destroy this guy. Oh, gosh. There we go. I love how you just bounce off him. Yeah, that clam, I think his name is Clambo. And if he hits you, he like starts eating your eggs and like feathers. He takes a couple of those and he's like, I love eggs and feathers. And he makes like a like smacking noise. Oh, I dared. Oh gosh. Oh. Back on the salty hippo here. Ah, they caught on the ropes. Oh, ooh. Just realized I missed a Mumbo token. If you guys play this, be sure to grab all these that you can, because they're, as you can see, they're even in levels where you don't find Mumbo, so they're very, very handy to pick up. So we'll head up these stairs. There's going to be a lighthouse for us to climb up. And then I believe that'll be all the notes. The last Jinjo and the last Jiggy will be up here. I believe the Grunty switch will be up here as well. Oh. Yeah, see? Oh, gosh. He's like, these are delicious. It's something that's really cool about this level. Since we're so high up, you'll notice the music cut out. So it kind of gives you this feeling of being like extremely high. We're so high up that even the music has stopped. I just thought that was very cool. It creates a very nice ambiance to the game. All you can hear is just like the breeze. Then back here is the Grunty switch. And we'll just head to the top of the lighthouse. Get our last Jiggy, our last notes, and we will finish up the area. Such an accomplishment. Alright, So let me just check the time. Okay, we're about 25 minutes. You know what, we'll run a little long on this video. I kind of want to knock out Clanker's Cavern as the next area. So I think this will be a longer video. Haven't played Banjo-Kazooie in a little bit, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to go a little longer. Those little minion guys that are kind of walking around, they just randomly throw their arms up and like, hey! This game is just silly. I love it. So the picture to get Clanker's Cavern's up here. Doodly 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 doo. Clanker's Cavern. So it's kind of funny. I actually don't like this next level. Like a lot of other folks out there who play video games, I don't like water levels. And Clanker's Cavern is mainly a water level. I would probably say I either tried this level or a later level will be going to Rusty Bucket Bay. Those are probably my least favorite levels in this game. But hey, I said I'd knock it out, so let's do it. Oh boy. Although funny enough, I do enjoy the music. Big music guy. Yeah, we have these weird slug guys that roar like lions. It's very odd. Remember these guys in the walls used to scare me as a kid. It's funny, a lot of things used to scare me as a kid. Oh, no. A lot of these things in these games used to scare me as a kid. That shark, a snacker, these slugs. So we're going to meet the level's character here. This is Clanker. This like mechanical shark. And so it's kind of an interesting mechanic of this level. We're going to have to free Clanker. Here, let me just go up to the surface and get some air. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll grab this. There's just a honeycomb hidden up in this pipe. Oh. Quick and stuck on pipes. So we'll come up for air, and then we're going to have to dive down to the very bottom of the level, which was yet another thing. That kind of freaked me out as a kid. You'll see when we get down there, the music gets very, like, I don't know, it's almost like a horror movie. It's just like a very, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was just kind of put me on edge being down here. But luckily we have our friend Gloop. Get this air bubbles. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm thinking of a different area. Maybe it was a different game. I don't know. But for some reason, I thought there was just like a weird, like, the music would be a lot different down here. But no, it's just kind of just a deeper version of the music up there on the surface. So we'll grab all the notes, and then there's this key. That was affecting the camera there. This key will be used to unlock the chain that's holding Clanker down, and we'll be able to free him. Just grab some air from Gloop here, our friend Gloop, who just kind of burps out these bubbles. Gotta love video game logic. You just pop these bubbles and you get your air back. And there we go. Rule of threes once again. Free our gold tooth friend Clanker here. Give us a jiggy for thanking us, or thanks us there. And a fun fact, Clanker is the only character in the Banjo-Kazooie franchise, or at least specifically this game, and I think Banjo-Tooie as well, who doesn't have those constant sounds that all the other characters have, like the ho-hee-ho-ho. He just kind of bellows. So, yeah, well, fun fact there for you. Oop. Forced me to dive there. I got caught on Clanker's fin. And look at this. He's got like open sores. But he's like a mechanical shark. I have a lot of questions about Clanker. He's just kind of, I don't know what to make of him. Is he mechanical? Is he organic? I don't know. Boy, taking a heck of a time with the camera angle. Depth perception, I guess. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt. I keep falling off stuff. I have to kind of overcompensate for the analog stick here. Don't worry, in the next video we'll get that fixed. Just have to reset the N64. So we're going to head in this green pipe. This is going to be the mutant snippets. So snippets are those crabs we've been fighting. And these are kind of the boss of the level. There's these weird deformed... Yeah, see, look at his look at his speech bubble. They're just like these deformed crabs. I guess they've been affected by the toxic waste. Pretty easy as far as bosses go. There's 5 of them that we'll have to fight here. Oh, no, never mind. We did it. Spit and snippet mutants are we. Yours is prize. And I love the fast-paced music. I know I talk about the music a lot in these games, but I personally, I love video game soundtracks. And, you know, like I've been talking about, you know, these last couple of videos, it's just Banjo-Kazooie has such a great soundtrack, you know? And I think that really kind of makes the experience for me. Sure, you know, I like gameplay, I love the story, but it's got to have a good soundtrack to it, you know? And I think Grant Kirkhope and really knocked it out of the park. I'm just going to be swimming around on the floor of the water here. There's all these pipes. I don't remember exactly which ones have like notes and stuff in them. So it's going to take me a little longer. I'll have to try to remember where everything's at. I believe there's either a Jiggy or a Jinjo back here. Yeah, there we go. Let's just pop up for air. Ikam pokam. Yeah, pop up for some air again here. There's some. Oh boy. Oh, that analog stick. Gotta love it. Ah, well. Not a big deal. Okay, so I believe, I'll just run here, grab these notes real quick. I believe there's a Jinjo in this pipe, as well as a, oh gosh. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, as I was saying, I believe there's a Jinjo in that pipe, and then I believe there's also another honeycomb, empty honeycomb piece. And that'll be our 6th one, which will grant us another bar of health. Then after I'm done collecting everything out here, we'll be heading into Clanker. Sorry, I'm being very careful here, because that friggin' analog stick. Yeah, there we go. I believe down here is another Jiggy, and I believe that'll be the last thing I'll need to collect on the outside here. This little zigzaggy pipe. So, I don't know if I was the only one that did this as a kid. but whenever I like in video games, whenever I would dive underwater, I'd always try to hold my breath to see if I could reasonably do the things the video game characters do, like Banjo and Kazooie here. They hold their breath for a pretty decent time there. I don't think I could do that. But I can't imagine I was the only kid that did that, you know. So we'll ride this bolt, Clanker's little blowhole bolt, up to another Jiggy here, and I will take this very slowly, compensating for the analog stick. Oof. Do not want to fall off here. It's quite a drop. Ooh. Got. And sorry if it's kind of seemed like I'm all over the place. I'm having a little difficult time remembering all this stuff. Ooh. Oh boy. I think that time was actually me just kind of chumping it up. But I'll blame the analog stick. It was the analog stick's fault. Ooh. Thought I missed that for a second. Ugh. It's kind of a gripe I have. If you get like underneath something, it'll like force you to like dive. That can be kind of annoying. So we're gonna help our boy Clanker here. He's got his bling here in his teeth. You mentioned earlier he's got a toothache, so he's have to shoot out his tooth. There we go. We'll pop in here. Grab the Jiggy. Then we'll do it for the other side. And I believe that'll give us a Mumbo token. Something kind of cool. I don't know if you guys notice it, but Clanker's eyes kind of follow you as you swim around him. Just little touches like that give the game some character. Okay, so we're ready to jump into Clanker. So we're actually going to be entering through his blowhole. Because that is where Bottles is going to be. So we just wait for his bolt here. Oops. Grab the grunty switch. Oh no, I actually think Bottles is on the other side of Clanker. So yeah, no, we just have to do the scary saw friggin' puzzle here. Why Clanker needs like saw blades in himself, I don't know, but hey, they got us a Jiggy, so whatever. So use this flight pad. Oh god, watch the creepy, gross spike. His like uvula. I don't know what that was. I don't get Clanker. Like he's gross. Ugh. Okay. So this more intense saw room is where we find Bottles, because he's going to teach us invincibility so we can get through the crazy saw blade room. All right, God, we'll go through this very intimidating looking gauntlet here, but we are invincible, so it doesn't really matter. Again, don't know why Clanker needs all these saw blades. I guess it's just some kind of obstacle for us to get through. But hey, I'm not here to tell Clanker how to live his life, okay? Okay, so we'll be doing this little ring course here in just a second. I need to go back into Clanker's mouth. There's some music notes through this gauntlet of weird, gross spikes that seem to move around on their own. You know, whatever. Okay, so we'll do the ring course here. So what this is going to do, it'll give us a Jiggy, and it'll also raise the water level. Just have to avoid this creepy spike that's whipping around. It's just, I love this game, but there's just some stuff I really can't explain. Oh, oof. Just jiggles around. Ugh. Alright, so we just have to grab a couple more notes. I believe we have to just grab one more Jinjo, and we should be done with this level. Of course, the last Jinjo's guarded by another gross spike. I believe the last 5 notes we need are on this side. Awesome. Oh! Oof. Cool. We are done with Clanker's Cavern. So just a few hiccups there with the analog stick, but hey, you know, not a huge deal. So we'll wrap up the video. We'll open up the next area. That'll be Bubble Gloop Swamp. We'll grab the Jiggy that we activated in this level using the Grunty switch. And then we will pick it up in front of Bubble Gloop Swamp on the next one. Just climb these pipes here. You have to go this way to get out of the level. when actually I think we will have Bruntilda here. Let me grab my... Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm grabbing a piece of paper and a pencil so I can jot down Bruntilda's fun facts about Grunty. Okay, so Grunty wears a flea circus. See, she's got a nasty pet dog named Leg Chomper. Apparently, Grunty has her own band, Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. Grunty, Broomstick Boys. Cool. Alright, thank you, Bruntilda. Alright, into this sewer grate will be the Bubble Gloop Swamp picture. Another thing I like about the N64 soundtracks, they have a lot of saxophone, I've noticed. I kind of dig that as well. Alright, cool. So we'll just grab that Jiggy out here in Grunty's lair, and then we'll head over to Bubble Gloop Swamp and end it there. Oopsies. That guy. He's coming for me. So down this pipe. Oh. It's like, I'm coming to get you. Funny. Alright, you guys. So this is where I'll end it. We went pretty long. I just thought I'd give it a shot. I'll probably not be doing too many long episodes like this. From now on, I'll probably just be doing one world an episode. But thank you so much for sticking around, you guys. I've been having a lot of fun with this. So yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one.